Man, I can't be the only person who done thought of this. How is it that nowadays everybody got ops? Everybody got ops. Like, all y'all got ops? Nah. Nah. I'm calling cap. That's cap. Everybody don't got ops. You know, people want to have ops, and it's crazy how that actually goes back to the last episode, which I was talking about porn addiction and social media addiction. It's tied into the social media addiction. Ops, even the word ops, that's a Chicago thing as far as I understand. That's they thing. And the way they get down up there, you know, from what I seen on the news, and I actually know a dude from Chicago, from them streets, you know, I know it get busy up there. They get serious, you know. So with them saying the word ops, they created it. Obviously, that's their thing. But then it spread amongst all, bro, the whole world, bro. You know, and then you hear you know, you see interviews with, you know, these rappers. Oh yeah, my ops this, my ops that. I'm like, damn. But then you seeing it with regular people, man. I got ops. You know, you seeing young dudes walking around with these shiesty masks. Man, why you got a ski mask on, man? It's 1 o'clock on Wednesday. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Why you got a shiesty mask on and you walking into the grocery store? And you gonna pay for everything you walking in here to get. You know, it make you look untrustworthy, you know. And I know people might be like, oh no, you just scared. No, I ain't scared. I just, you can call it paranoia, whatever you want to call it, man. You walk up on me with a ski mask on, man. You have my attention. But I'm a person that's always aware of their surroundings. You know, I'm just naturally like that, you know. Back ain't to the entrance, counting exits. Where's the nearest cover? Where's the nearest concealment? I just naturally do these things wherever I go, you know. But that's not something that I would encourage people to do. I wouldn't discourage you to do it, but I don't even have to think about doing it. It's just a natural thing that I do, you know, from the professions that I've had and the situations I've been in. But everybody talking about, oh, they got ops now, man. I'm like, stop the cap, bro. You ain't got ops. You might have somebody you don't get along with, but you don't got ops. You don't got somebody that's going to kill you on sight. Don't care if you with your family. Don't care if your kid's in the car. You ain't got ops like that. Most people don't. And you should be grateful you don't. I don't. I done had some problems with some niggas in the past. You know. But could it have went to another level? Yes. But it didn't. But I wouldn't say that I have ops. I'd say actually I've never had ops. Like I said, I've had niggas that I done had beef with. I done threw hands with a lot of niggas. But at the end of that, you know, you go your separate way. Oh, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him either. Okay, cool. We ain't got to fuck with each other. But if we end up in the same place, it don't mean that it's instantly just finna be, you know, a gunfight. But a lot of people nowadays, especially the youth, they want that. When I say the youth, I'm talking about people who, I'm gonna give a year. If you were born in 2001 or later, I'm talking about y'all. You know, don't get me wrong. It's people of all ages on this BS. I mean, you got 50-year-old gang members still banging, you know, but I'm talking about the real young people, you know, like, it's like they just want this. But you got to understand, man, life is precious. Because if you mess around, man, if you mess around and get to beefing with somebody who really about that life, who really about that, and I ain't just saying they got to be a gangster. You might get into it, some road rage or something, thinking you finna show out, let you reach. Let you even look like you about to reach for something. Turns out who you done got into it with, that's a off-duty cop, a combat veteran, a competition shooter, or some old head who used to get real active back in the day, but he done changed his ways and he just trying to keep the peace because it don't take much for him to bust your head open and you trying him. You never know who you dealing with. Stop trying to be so tough, man. Everybody want to be so tough, you know, but especially the youth nowadays. You see it all the time, bro. Doing security, man, I used to talk to a lot of youth, man. And when I say youth, I don't just mean children, you know, I mean young adults, you know. I'm talking 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds sticked up. Glocks with 30s on them, hanging out their pants. I'm talking to them, I'm like, bro, what you got that for, you know? We talking, they let me know what's going on. Like, man, look, I got real problems out here. But, and I would talk to them, you know, trying to guide them. I can't tell them how to live, because I mean, if you got somebody who really trying to kill you, you got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, it's like, what is the root cause? What initiated all of this? You know, I remember talking to one kid, man, he was like, what'd he say? He got into it with some dude over a girl. And mind you, when I say kid, I mean like probably about 16, 17. Got into it over some girl. You would think, first off, I ain't never beefed over no female in my life, ever. Never would. But you would think, okay, if y'all beefing over the same chick, obviously she the one that you need to let go of and keep it moving. But they continuously, you know, clash. And man, like, I don't know the extent of you know, where it went, but I know that gunplay done came into it, done got involved. And I'm just like, bro, you willing to throw your life away over something so stupid, so small? You 17 years old and you willing to potentially lose your life, or that judge life. Hit that gavel, nigga, then what? Hell no. You're crazy. You're crazy. You know. And keep it real, a lot of these young niggas can't fight, man. Just being honest, bro. I'm not saying all of them. There's plenty of them who can. But a lot of these young niggas can't fight. You can't fight. You just can't. Think you can, but you can't. Not when you get with somebody who really can fight. Then you gonna recognize if you can fight or not. You know. And make no mistake, I've taken my losses. I ain't never been knocked out, but I have taken losses. I took a few of them, you know. I was never just brutally beat, but I can say that a couple guys got the upper hand, but I done whooped a lot of niggas too. It is what it is. But y'all youngins, y'all doing shit that's gonna get you sent to jail or to prison where you ain't got no gun. You need to know how to fight. You better know how to fight. You know, and make no mistake, I ain't never in my life been in jail, and I don't plan on it. But I do know things about jail. I know people who've been. I know people who done been in the feds, state prison, youth offender prisons, all that shit. And man, look, y'all youngins, y'all playing games, man. It's not a game. Jail is not a rite of passage. Do you hear me? Jail is not a rite of passage. Ain't nothing cool about going to jail. Ain't nothing sweet about going to jail. There's nothing cool about being a slave. That's what you are when you in there. You a slave. Don't forget, the United States, the corrections, or the penal system. I don't know if it's called the correction system, penal system. I guess it should call it penal system because it ain't correcting shit. But the penitentiary system, man, look, they slaves, man. They are slaves, and it's sickening. It's truly sickening because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. You go somewhere overseas, depending on the country, I'll use Germany for an example. I mean, any prison is prison. It comes with danger, but in Germany, they at least trying to rehabilitate the inmates, even if they got life. At least change your ways, like they not just gonna throw you in there and you just a number. Now you gonna make us money. Like, damn. Telling y'all, man, hey, that shit ain't sweet. You really better get your stuff together, man, because if you get sent up in there and then these niggas be delusional, how you get sentenced to 60 years and you talking about I'm gonna be home soon? Okay. Okay. I hope you got a breakout plan because you ain't finna be nowhere home soon, nigga. 60 years? I don't even know what year is going. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you what year is gonna be in 60 years. Fuck that. But I know this. At 28 years old, 60 years is life, nigga. At 18 years old, 60 years is life, nigga. 60 years is life. Get your stuff together, man. Y'all, everybody want to be so street. Act like they came from just some crazy ass struggle, some crazy ass background. I came from the trenches. Look, man, look. It's cool to be you. If you didn't come from, just the bottom of the barrel, nigga, we was eating fucking nothing. Fucking wish sandwiches. You know what I mean? If you didn't come from that, that's okay. Like, everybody want to cap now. Act like they just so, oh, I got it out the mud. Come on, man. Be real. Get real, bro. Like, I would never discredit my parents' efforts. Did I come from a whole lot? No. But did I come from absolutely nothing? No. That ain't the case, nigga. My parents went to school. They got their degrees. They fucking, they worked. They worked hard. There were times we was hungry. There was times we ain't have nothing in the pantry, but there were plenty of times, nigga, we went out to eat. Christmas, my mom always made some shit shake. You know what I mean? Like, I had my own room. I had my own bedroom. Nigga had a 360, a PlayStation, fucking computer, cell phones. Like, I'm not going to discredit my parents' efforts because for me to act like that, did I come from some super rich ass shit? I don't even want to say super rich at all. I didn't come from no rich shit at all. But I did not come from, put it this way, we didn't have roaches, nigga. I can say that. We didn't have roaches, nigga, ever. Anywhere we lived, we never had roaches. It wasn't no shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, certain shit, man. People, everybody want to act like fucking Nunu from ATL. Oh, I'm so hood. I'm from the hood. I'm so hood. What? No, you not. Well, my dad is. And look where he's at. Look where he don't work to get to. To make sure you not in no shit like that. Why are y'all why are y'all working backwards, bro? If you want that hood shit, like, look, don't get me wrong, bro. Like I just said, I didn't grow up rich. I didn't grow up poor. We lived in the hood, then we moved into some suburban areas. Those suburban areas kind of got a little, but we moved around quite a bit, But my parents made sure that, hey, we trying our best. We don't want that shit for you. We don't want, and especially me, like, man, trust me, bro, when I was like 14, bro, I was getting into shit, man. Like 13, 14, even a little bit 15, man, I was getting into some shit, man. For real. Like, I almost got sent to boot camp. I had the police come to the door looking for me one time. Like, I really was a problem child at a point. But my own desire to stop getting in trouble is what ended all of that. I was just done. I was like, bro, I'm over this. I'm over this. You know what I mean? changed my ways, and I've been good ever since, you know. But man, I swear, bro, so many people nowadays, they just want to be bottom of the barrel. Look, man, I'm trying to run up 100 M's, man. 100 mil. I'm trying to be on some real rich shit. You know what I mean? A way of living you can't even comprehend. First off, the way I live already off top is what most people can't understand. You know what I mean? I'm 28 years old. I done lived overseas since I was fucking 19. Multiple countries. And I was in the military. I got out the military. I've been out the military, let's see what, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I've been out the military since for 6 years, man. Lived overseas by myself. You know, it's one thing when Uncle Sam paying the bills for you, you know, you getting all these bills paid for you plus your paycheck. It's a whole nother thing when you really taking care of yourself, bruh. When you really out here, when you really paying these bills, when you really getting accustomed to this lifestyle, bro. I done did so much shit, man. Come on, man. Niggas can't even relate to how I'm living. And I feel like I'm a normal dude. I'm not normal, but I'm still normal. But my spectrum of normal is outside the parameters of other people's what's normal for them. You know, they might see what I've done and how I've lived as kind of like extravagant, but which I'm not gonna lie, I've had some real what's the word I'm looking for? You know, I've had some times when I was up, for real. But I've had some times when I was down too. That just come with being a man. But y'all working backwards. Y'all want to go to the hood. Y'all want to go where you need burglar bars and you know, you hearing gunshots every night and fucking your kids can't go to the playground because it always gets shot up. Hell no. I don't want none of that shit. I can always go back to it. I just got back from the States. I just lived in the States for a year. Home is always there. It ain't nothing to pull up to the hood. But even when I was home, I was like, fuck no. I would go because I had family there. I had business there, but I would never fucking just let me just post up in the hood. You see these celebrities and shit, these rappers. You got all this bread and you want to post up in the hood? You crazy, bro. Ain't that what you rap for, to get this bread, to get out the hood? Oh, I love the hood too much, bro. Man, fuck that, nigga. You gotta adjust. You gotta adapt, bro. I'm trying to be on some real rich shit. I'm talking about fucking estates and villas in multiple countries. Buying art, you know, having billionaire friends. Not these billionaires that these rappers be cool with. These niggas be getting these humiliation rituals and just, it be a whole lot of funny stuff going on. Not them billionaires. I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm talking about billionaires you probably ain't even heard of, but they freaking business geniuses. You know what I mean? People who gonna have a genuine care for my just care for me because I'm so real. They recognize, like, man, I see the potential in you. I fuck with you. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna teach you some things so that way you turn them M's into some B's. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have generational wealth, nigga. My great grandkids gonna be straight. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm going to do. So y'all really need to y'all really need to focus, man. Pay attention to the things going on in your life. If you got ops, why do you have ops? You really need to think about that. Why do you have ops? What do you need to change so you stop having all these enemies? You know, you need to find some allies. Yeah, you got the gang, whatever. Y'all got the same enemies. Okay, whatever. Cool. Some people are really, truly born into these situations. Make no mistake. You know what I mean? Like, if you born, I don't know, somewhere in LA and you a fucking 8th generation gang member, I can't even knock you for that shit. Like, you were born into it. But I'm not giving you an excuse of not being able to change one day. But you should definitely, because you definitely should try to pursue that change. However, You're a product of your environment. So I'm not knocking those who are truly born into this. And I'm not just using LA as an example, like anywhere. If you were truly born into it, okay, I truly hope that you find better for yourself. But for those who weren't born into that shit, those who weren't forced into that shit, they chose to go to that, you're crazy, man. You tripping, bro. You tripping. Niggas acting like that shit's cool. Ain't shit sweet about it, man. I'm telling you, bro. I would rather be in a mansion in this in the suburbs or in some super rich private neighborhood than in the hood. That's 100% facts. I don't care what nobody say. I'd rather my neighbors be like, hey, we grilling, you know what I mean? Bring the family over, or vice versa. I'm telling them, yeah, bring the fam, you know, bring your wife, bring your kids, bring your dog. Yeah, we grilling in the back. My backyard got fucking like 10 acres or something. Big deck, perfect grill, pool, palm trees and shit, tiki torches. I want shit like that. Y'all tripping y'all wanting all this bullshit, bro. Hell no. You know what I mean? Because I promise, once you go inside them walls, boy, hey, and again, I ain't never been in jail, and I have no plans on going. But from what I know about it, ain't nothing sweet in there. You want to act tough, they got somebody in there for you to pull your card. You know, they got somebody to pull your card, man. You better talk to somebody. To the youngest who's seeing this shit, male and female, because a lot of females be doing a whole bunch of bullshit too. You know, you want to help set a nigga up. You want to, I don't know, go on a date, roofie a nigga, rob him. You know, some shit like that. Hey, you ain't getting spared either. You not getting spared either. I'm telling y'all, man, you better get some act right. You better change your ways. Having ops ain't the move. Trying to be super hard ain't the move. Trying to post up in the hood all the time, that ain't the move. Acting like jail is a rite of passage, that damn sure ain't the move. Get your shit together, man. I'm telling you. I'm talking that talk. I'm talking that real, bro. You ask anybody that you know that done been locked up, they gonna tell you the same thing, especially if they care about you for real. If they do for real, they gonna tell you exactly what I'm telling you. I promise. You know. But until next time, when you see that next video, make sure you press X to continue.